Hey, Sweet Squad. T with the Diva here. How y'all been doing this weekend? About me, my phone totally went out. Um, yesterday at I want to say 2 in the afternoon. It didn't come back on until 3 a.m. this morning. It was stuck on the Apple logo. I don't know what happened, but I had to refresh it because I took it to the T-Mobile store and everything, but I had to refresh it. I was off the grid for 12 hours, like a whole work shift and then some. But I'm back. I'm here. I'm gonna get another phone, but I'm trying to wait. They're talking about the new iPhones coming out because my phone even though it don't just cut off like that, I'm trying to wait on the new iPhone to come out. But I don't know. They don't know if it's gonna be September 1st or September 29th. They don't have a date. They don't know what it's gonna do, what the improvements are gonna be. Just a mess, child. But anyway, I come to you today with a review from Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 8, episode 14. So the episode opens up with that villa that Mel picked out. Oh, wasn't that villa nice? Oh, that villa was nice. Nice. I love that infinity pool. But so she, doing a girls trip, and she arrived to the villa before the other girls did. And her two friends, Shanita and Lauren, were there. They got there first. Those three arrived. She brought them in. They were talking about how beautiful the view was and, how nice it was and stuff like that. But the Shanita girl, I remember her from Football Wives or something. I think she was married to a football player or an athlete, allegedly. But I remember her from reality TV before this. So Mel is going through the house giving the girls their room assignments and, saying where she was putting everybody and why. She started talking about how she was going to put this one here. She said she was going to put Tisha, Kimmy, and her guest in the room because that room had 3 beds. So she decided to give Sunny her own space. So her part of the suite or whatnot was a little further out. She decided to give Nell her own area or whatnot, I guess because she's older or whatever. So she just was explaining why she was giving everybody the room assignments that she was giving. I just don't be understanding what the argument is about these room assignments. You are on a trip. You are on a girls trip. Like Mel said, y'all barely gonna be in them rooms. What is we arguing about rooms for? Do y'all want to go get y'all own room? Go book a room down the street somewhere. That's a stupid argument. Especially when we come here to have fun and engage with one another. That is just different to me. So they cut to the scene where everybody at the airport waiting on their luggage. Kimmy and Tisha sounding like pick-me's. All this. This is why we need our husbands. This is why we need our husbands. Girl, if you don't pick that bag up and shut up. Quit, girl, Girl, just don't piss me off. They was just like, well, that's why I don't want to pick no luggage up. We don't be having don't nobody be wanting to pick up no luggage and do all this for luggage. And we don't want to be, and ain't nobody strong. And nobody got no muscles and that. And just complaining about picking up luggage. I'm like, really? Are y'all really this? So, yeah, they was mad because they had to pick their own luggage. So, child, they had to make a conversation about that. So, they showed Sunny, and they didn't know that she was coming, but they definitely made it a point to ostracize her. We didn't know you was coming. Funny to see you here. She came in polite. She spoke to everybody. She said, hey. And, she was like, where's Mel? She needed her security blanket at that point because she saw from the looks that she was getting that nobody was on her side or nobody wanted to be friendly with her or welcoming. I think somebody ended up mentioning do you have your luggage? And she was like, oh yeah, I got to get that. So, they piled up in the Sprinter and they all heading to the room, to the villa where Mel and them is at. So they end up arriving. Everybody, jumping out the sprinters talking about how beautiful it was. And Sunny made a comment like, oh, this was worth it. Okay. So they all talking about that. And Tisha, when she saw Sunny was coming, y'all saw she got salty because I told you not smarter than Mel, dumbass. So stop trying to act like it. Tisha thought she was nickel slick, but Mel had her penny change. Mel, why? Like I told you the last time, Tisha, you playing checkers. Mel is playing chess. So Mel, knew that she was bringing Sunny, and then Tisha didn't know that, but she knew that she wanted to be messy. She wanted to bring Destiny so that Destiny could check Mel or do some sly stuff with Mel, or anybody who is enemies with Mel is a friend to Tisha. That's it. Period. Point blank. That's all. That explains the relationship and how far it goes. That's the only place that it goes. So while she was planning to make Mel uncomfortable, Mel was in turn planning to make anybody uncomfortable who tried to make her uncomfortable. Bet you didn't get that, Tisha. They all, welcome them. They get their hugs in and all of that. And they start going to look for their rooms. Mel told them that their rooms had, cards on the pillows or whatever. So they see that everybody looking at their rooms and, getting excited or mad. So Tisha and Kimmy, of course, felt away because they, got three in a room. It's three of them. It's three beds. So they felt like she chose that room and gave them that room based on how she felt about them. I felt like, Tisha, if you didn't like the room, why you didn't go buy you some other accommodations? Okay, if you're supposed to be a millionaire, a big bank, go and take your credit card, your American Express down the street and get you a villa. You and Kimmy both go in half on one. That's all that is. So Nell is mad because she didn't have a name tag. Child, these made up as orchestrated as arguments ain't about to worry me, because Nell, you about to argue over a name tag, sweetheart, at your big old age. You really write your name on a paper and tell somebody that's your damn room and shut the up. Girl, you on a girls trip, like, come on. So I guess I could see Kimmy and Tisha being upset because, they thought that Mel was going to deck them out or whatever, and it didn't happen. And they was in a room with three beds because Tisha wanted to bring a plus one. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So, welcome to the girls trip. So anyway, first Mel takes Nell to the side, and she explains to her, sweetie, our friendship goes way deeper than a name tag. You are my friend, and I show you that all the time. This name tag is not indicative of what our relationship and our bond is. I'm hoping that you don't think that the lack of this name tag defines what we are in our friendship, because it doesn't. So I apologize. They messed up, and I will get you a name tag, sweetie. I will. So they was drinking like since they walked in the door. But I believe Nell had got a little tipsy. So she goes out on the balcony to talk to Tisha and Kimmy about their room assignments. And Tisha lets her know that I know the way you feel about me because of the room that you gave me. No, if I would have felt a way about you, you would have known, because I wouldn't have invited you on my trip. How about that? So Tisha just saying that she felt like Nell felt a way about them, and that's why she didn't invite them, didn't give them, the better rooms or whatnot. Tisha went on and tried to accommodate them by telling them that, she could change it up, she could switch it up, and all that arguing and boo-hooing and crying for y'all to end up in the same room anyway. Girl, Cry me a river, build a bridge, and get over it. So also, so Tisha, you talking stuff about Mel giving you this room assignment, and this is a reflection of what she feels about you. Do you remember at that reunion when you told her something to the effect that she was the spawn of Satan? Like, you do realize that words like that don't go away, because had you told me or said to me in front of a whole lot of people that I am the devil or I can't be trusted, whatever she said to her, I would have held on to that. And I would have forgiven you because that's my duty, but I wouldn't deal with you because I know you didn't think that you was going to jump back. I know you didn't think you was going to get right back in her good graces and y'all was going to be BFFs like season 1. Because I know you didn't think that was going to happen after you compared her to Satan himself and said that she cannot be trusted. What do you feel somebody should do for you once you tell them that? I don't care about no apologies and nothing else, because some things just can't be apologized away because you really feel like that. So I wouldn't have even thought nothing of it when I know that I said to this woman that she is not to be trusted and she's the spawn of Satan. I can expect to be in the basement room if they got one. I know that going in. So did you think you was going to get carte blanche and you done told this lady that you feel like she is the spawn of Satan? You really thought that after those words and after y'all came back together and said we're going to try to do this all over again, that she was supposed to just be like, okay, Tisha's back at the top. Tisha, you get your own floor, your penthouse suite, and this is all yours. No, that's definitely not how that's about to happen. Then the girls come out and dance. They have the little carnival dance. That was cute. That was really cute. Then they have dinner. So Tisha asked Mel, Tisha made a comment about Mel saying that she was inviting some of her single friends. And she inquired that, does that mean that your single friends are more fun than your married friends? And I think Shanita was the one who started to break it down and, say that, single people don't have the same reservations that married people have. Single people can let their hair down. Single people don't have nobody to answer to or anybody that they have to respect, even in not being in their presence. So I can see where she felt like, I'm bringing some of my single friends because we can turn up. Me and my single friends, we can do whatever, But I think somebody made a comment about boundaries. I don't think that there's a difference in having boundaries between single and married friends. I just feel like that when you go somewhere with your married friends, you do have to realize that it's a certain conduct that certain type of behavior that they're going to display. They're going to be reserved. They're going to be really buttoned up. And I mean, hey, your single girlfriends, it goes down. Whatever is whatever. They're single. They're not attached to anybody. Shanita also made a comment that feels like that friends are defined by how you act when things don't go your way. I do. I feel that way also. We share those sentiments together. However, I have something to add to that. I also feel like friends, you know your friends by how they speak about you when you're not around. And of course you won't hear that unless somebody comes back and tell you something. But when you are friends with somebody, you care about their feelings. So you're not going to say anything that would be hurtful to them, and in hopes that, because those are your friends, so you don't want to hurt their feelings, so you're not going to say anything that is a soft spot for them and will hurt their feelings even around nobody else, even when they're not around. Like, yes, it definitely, you know your friends by the way that they speak about you when you're not around and the way that they act when things don't go your way. Also, another one is the way that they are when you need stuff. You know your friends when, because it's all good when we can laugh and joke and kiki and play and slap fives. But what happens when my back get up against the corner? Like, are you able to come and you're in a position where you can help me? Are you going to be that person to help me out like that? Or will you be there to help me like that? So Shanita asked them, can they be around somebody that they don't like? Of course, Tisha says, yes, I'm an adult. I can be around people that I don't like. I mean, what? We all grown. And I don't know if well, of course she didn't. She's an airhead. So she didn't know that Shanita was trying to set her up for that trap, because you shouldn't be able to, if you don't like, it's a difference between not caring for somebody's characteristics or character patterns and not liking them. So if I just do not like you, I don't want to be around you. I don't know. I don't want to sit at the table with you. And if my friend has a friend that I don't like, I don't want to, just don't put us together. And it's the difference between not liking somebody and not caring for them. If I don't like you, it's because you've done something to me, directly to me, intentionally to me. And just for me to have a salty thought about you overall, it's just because I just don't like the way you move. I don't like the way certain things that you do. I don't dislike you, but I don't really care for the type of person you are and the way that you move. When Tisha said that, then Janita turns to Mel and say, you got to watch that one. You're going to have to watch that one. Tisha got a little offended about that because she feels like Mel is the wrong one. What? I'm perfect. I'm everything a friend could want. I'm all that. But Mel is the snake. Mel is the So now that Shanita is saying that Mel needs to watch her, that hit a nerve with Tisha. And she did feel away. That's why she came back with, what you mean? Why you say that? Why you say don't be like that around me? Like, why you say she gotta watch me? That's what she said. Why you say she gotta watch me? And she said, because you said you can be around somebody you don't like. And Mel chimed in and said, yeah, she can sit at this table with any one of y'all and eat with y'all and not like y'all. Tisha got a little offended about that, but it was the truth. And I mean, she couldn't do nothing but nod, because that's what you just said. You just said that you can be with somebody and eat with somebody that you don't like. So Mel asked Sonny and Trisha, she said, y'all know y'all had an issue once upon a time. Like, what is y'all? Tisha said, I don't have an issue with her. I just said that I wouldn't want to be around her. I don't want to be with her like that, but I ain't got no issues with her. And so Mel explained that Sonny was the producer, and now she's married to the man who was Destiny's boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. So Mel explains that was their dynamic. Tisha chimes in and adds to it that no, it was because her and Destiny were friends. So she's saying that the disdain that I do have for her is because they initially started out as friends and she was around him at engagements. That's what this storyline is. It's about them. Destiny or Sonny was supposedly around Destiny and Moses and a couple times, and she knew that they, what their dynamic of their relationship was. But like Sonny say she didn't even talk to me like that about her relationship, so I didn't really know nothing. And I can believe that, because Destiny is a real secretive person. Now Shanita says, well, if you know that she don't rock with that somebody, Why are you inviting them? Why did you ask them to come? So Tisha say, because she in the circle. We all in the circle. And see, Tisha thought that she was going to make Mel uncomfortable on her own trip. But gotcha, babe. When you got to dig a ditch for me, make sure you dig two, because you're going to need one for you too. So Tisha is just mad because Mel met her on that checkmate. Mel says that she didn't know that Tisha was bringing Destiny. Now, while I can't stand Tisha, I feel like Tisha is jealous of Mel. I think she's a shit starter. I think that she is very unsure of herself. She's not confident, and I don't dislike people who aren't confident or who lack self-esteem. But the problem that I have with her is that she act like she's not, but she is. So I feel like she wanted to have somebody along the lines, have somebody there that she can buddy up with. As far as, somebody that's going to be on her side. She didn't want Mel to have somebody that was going to be on her side too. She just wanted to bring Destiny along so that they can be against Mel together. But although I don't care for Tisha, I believe her. I believe that she told Mel that Destiny was coming. I believe that Mel knew. I believe that with her. I don't believe Mel. I don't think Mel said that she didn't know either. I think that Mel just said that, she didn't give a damn about Destiny. But I don't think she said that she didn't know. Tisha in her confessional, she said that you did know I was bringing Destiny. That's why you gave me the room you gave me. Well, Tisha, that's not going to help your argument, because she was going to give you that room no matter who you was bringing, because you said you was bringing us +1. So she was going to give you that room anyway. It didn't have to be Destiny. Whoever it was going to be, it was going to be who was going to sleep in that third bed. That's why she gave you that bed. And I feel like Tisha is just disappointed in the fact that I tried to do something else to get this girl and I still can't do it. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of the episode. Y'all know I love and Marriage Huntsville. I really do. I hear across the grapevines and through the strawberry trees that Martell trying to get Ariana on the show. I don't know why he wants to keep trying this. Mel is also the coach. She's the executive on this show. She's not letting Ariana on this show. She will leave first. She does not want Ariana on that show. So they show the next week episode, and we see that Destiny, has her feelings about Mel talking to Ariane and trying to tell her how to cheat better and all of that. And they look like they having fun on the jet skis and stuff. So they did end up having a little bit of fun before the whole thing exploded. And I do think that they should have predicted that this trip would probably be a bust, especially with Sunny and Destiny being there. Even though it looks like Mel ends up getting into it with Destiny. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, Mel ended up getting into it with Destiny. So, yeah, those two probably should have sat it out. And then maybe we probably would have had a little bickering between Tisha and Mel, but not a whole lot. But, yeah, so that was the it of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this is Tea with the Diva. Thank you, Sweet Squad. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the page. Yeah, this is exciting. I'm having fun with this, and I will keep the content coming. See you guys later. Tea with the Diva.